Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to another new modded Minecraft series on this channel. Today we are starting Q-Tech. It is a tech-only mod pack by Qvist, who is more well known perhaps for his work on Age of Engineering. This is, from what I'm told, an Age of Engineering style mod pack. Now, if you look down here in the corner, you can see we are on Minecraft 1.15.2. This is a newer version of Minecraft than what we were on before, so we get new Minecraft mechanics, new mod mechanics, and new mods. Alright, well, let's create a world. More or less just normal settings for this, so we'll be playing on survival. Picking a seed here, you can pick the same seed if you wish to generate a world that is the same as mine, and everything else I'm leaving default except I'm turning allow cheats on. I typically play modded with cheats on because you never know when you run into a bug that needs to be fixed with this. I, of course, do not intend to cheat. Anyways, I'm going to go through the world types just to make sure there's nothing. What's buffet? Oh boy. We're going to leave it on default. Alright, let's load in. Ooh, fancy loading screen. Been on 0% a while. Alright, see you when it's generated the world, I guess. Ooh, this really is fancy. I guess it shows you the terrain it's loading? Or is it just a fancy loading bar? Considering all it doesn't look like terrain, I guess it's just a pretty fancy loading bar. Well, it is a fancy looking loading bar. And we're in. Alright, there we go. Loaded in. I guess we spawned in a jungle biome. Let me take a second to change my minimap settings a bit to, more suit my tastes. There we go. Much better. So now we can see biome, coordinate, and time of day next to our minimap there in the upper right. I also like it to have, fixed north being north, but that's just personal preference. Alright, so this pack uses the advancements instead of a guidebook. So if you L is the default keybind, but if you pull up, these are just the vanilla Minecraft advancements page. Of course, the vanilla advancements seem to be disabled, but this tells us what we do. So the advancements tree guides you through the mod pack. The end goal is to craft the most expensive solar panel. Alright, cool. To start off, we want to make a campfire. We don't have any form of vein miner as far as I know, so we have to break trees the old-fashioned way. The campfire appears to be made from... Ooh, that was loud. Appears to be made from wood, sticks, and flint. So, let's gather up some wood. Ah, nice. We get 4 full planks from each piece of wood. That's very convenient to be able to both do that craft by hand and get full yield. Now, I need some gravel. Is that gravel? To get flint. There's no recipe to craft gravel into flint, so I just had to mine it until one of them dropped flint. Sorry if it's been a little loud so far too. I just turned my audio down. Alright, so let's make a campfire. I presume a crafting table... Oh, we can even make crafting tables right off the bat. Look at these non-expert mod packs. Not changing things up too much. I love it. Alright, there's a campfire. What does it do? Who knows? Anyways, we need a project table, a strainer, and a smoker. But first, maybe we should find somewhere to live. I don't really like living in jungles because there's dark spots that mobs can come from even during the day. And if I want to build, I have to chop down like 50 million trees to do so. So, ooh. Oh, hold on. The minimap seems to, there we go. It was like displaying a cave to the north there, except it's definitely not a cave. Alright, well, I'm going to roam around a bit, hopefully get out of this jungle, and see if we can find a new home. As we emerge from the thick jungle, we come out and find a desert. And it appears there's a village here. I think Minecraft 1.15 has new villager mechanics, right? Maybe we can move in with the villagers, live here with them. I think their trades are now... Yeah, the trades are now based on having a job. So this guy is unemployed and thus does not have trades. I will, however, yoink his bed. I think they actually have use for their beds too. I think they need to have a bed to have a job, something like that. Anyways, yeah, I don't know, let's say hi to some villagers. No, I don't. Hold on. Alright, we can ignore the one probe configs, so let's just get you out of here. But some of these guys have jobs, like this guy, he's a farmer, so he'll trade farmer jobs. And I think they need like workstations to have it or something. I don't know. Vanilla mechanics are largely beyond me. But maybe we get to play around with that now that we are on this version of Minecraft. Also, yoink their stuff. Yoink. Alright, well, I mean, we could just move in with them, right? Take over their place. Let's do that. On second thought, I figured those villagers worked hard to build their own town, and it would be very rude of me to just walk up and take over the place uninvited. So instead, I'm going to live nearby, so I can build a better village than them and be the envy of the town. Additionally, if I lived in there, I'd actually have to defend them so that they didn't get killed by zombies. Whereas by living here, I can just watch them get killed by zombies. Wahaha. Alright, anyways, our first night is coming, so why don't we... I saw a hole here somewhere. Why don't I spend this first night caving to try to get some basic resources like iron and stuff. This hardly counts as a hole, huh? Alright, I might just have to dig down until I hit a cave then. Good old vanilla tools. Alright, well, we've got a pickaxe. And, what is this stone? Embellish craft. Sounds like a building mod. And I, of course, am the master of building mods. You know, coming from interactions where caves are disabled, and thus nighttime surface is covered with mobs, and with mobs having like enhanced detection range in interactions, it's remarkably peaceful up here. I mean, it's the middle of the night. There's one creeper I see, and it hasn't even seen me yet. Hi, creeper. Just turned up the brightness too, so I can see a little better. I can see much better at night. Oh look, a zombie. I think they found me. Alright, into my hidey hole I go. Yeah, I have my crafting table with me. I'll be back. And immediately I found my first cave. I wonder, does the campfire? Oh god. Oh, it's a vanilla campfire. Ha, derp. Okay, well it gives off light, so we can use that to see. And we have coal, so I can make torches now. Fancy stuff. Let's also make a real honest to goodness stone pick. Wow, such technology. And would you look at that? Copper ore from Silence Mechanisms. That's a new mod. I know I've heard the name before, like Silence Gems and those things. I think it's from the same guy. I presume his name is Silent. But yeah, I know Silence, well, his machines. The machines from that mod are a large part of this pack. So we get to check that out later. Also, I've realized that I yoinked a bed, right? I can actually sleep through the night in this pack. So, we can skip nights now. Having played interactions for the last 2-ish months, kinda forgot that. Looks like Mechanism is also in the pack. Very exciting. And finally, some vanilla iron. I hope you can just... Ooh, that almost buried myself in gravel. I hope you can just smelt this into iron ingots in this pack. Let's see. Iron ore. We can blast furnace it into iron ingots. Okay, then we can just use a vanilla blast furnace. Oh wait, you need iron to make a blast furnace. Huh. Alright, so I guess I'll figure out how I turn this into iron ingots later. Maybe we can... Nope, you need iron ingots to make that too. Alright, well I'll figure it out as we go. I'm sure the advancements book will guide me. Alright, skeleton. It's one-on-one. I got this. Oh, you have armor. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. Die, please! Ooh, that was really close. He was really tough. Alright. My reward, I get to mine this iron. Oh no, a creeper spawned behind me. Please don't kill me. Am I the best Minecraft player or what? Alrighty, back on the surface. So this pack gives you one home, so you can set your home. And then you can teleport to it wherever you are by using /home. And I guess as long as you don't get hit in those 3 seconds or don't move, you can teleport here. So it's a quality of life thing. That means like when you go mining and stuff, you don't have to actually backtrack all the way. Alright, well, let's continue now. Now that I have some resources. Project table. I assume this is just an upgraded crafting table. Crafting table, wood, stone, you say? I need a... Nope, not that. What do I cook stone in? Oh, just a vanilla furnace. Okay. So let's go cut some trees, I guess. Here we go. One project table. I presume this can just replace our crafting table. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's just a crafting table with an internal inventory. Oh, well, I want to read this. It's an enhanced crafting table. Used for mass crafting, put a template in, and any items. Okay. You know what? We might still need the regular crafting table for some things. I'm going to leave it here. Next up, let's do the strainer quest. Craft a survivalist strainer and put it in a strainer base next to a water source block. Alright. I also noticed a bunch of other tabs have opened up here, so let's see what this is about. Blue Power. This is a very old school Minecraft mod. Does some interesting things later, but we'll get back to that later. As here's our vanilla stuff. Silence mechanisms. So this gives... I think this is one of the basic tech mods up here. It produces... generators, alloy smelters, that kind of stuff. Silence gear kind of replaces Tinker's construct. So there's swords, tools, yada yada yada. Oh, we get tridents in this version of Minecraft and crossbows. Interesting. And is this vanilla? I'm not actually sure. Alright, whatever. Let's see about making that strainer. So, let's see, we will need a strainer base and probably a survivalist strainer. What do I get string from? Flax, maybe? Or sinew? No, that, well... Or I guess I could get regular string. That can be from wool. You can strain for string. But you need string to make a strainer first. So we have a chicken versus the egg here. Nope, can't make that yet. Alright, I'm sure I'll figure it out. In unrelated news, a nice thing about this version of Minecraft is that you can pat double chests right next to each other by holding shift when you place the second one. So, yeah, you're gonna have double chests right next to each other. I think you can even place single chests next to each other. If you hold shift while placing a chest, it doesn't connect to its neighbors. Well, piggies, I need sinew, and I don't know where to get it. But it sounds like something you get from animals, so I'm very sorry. Could you stop pushing me? I have to murder you now. Warning shots. Yeah, I think I did it. Sinew, perfect. I saw a second piggy out here too. Somewhere. There you are. I need food, because, well, I'm out of food. Don't want to starve to death on day 1. I guess it's technically day 3. Ooh, fancy. I've already survived 3 days in the wild. You didn't drop sinew. Sorry, piggy. Well, at least I'm getting plenty of food. Oh, melons growing on the surface. Huh. Is that a vanilla thing? Or... Because we call melons where they definitely didn't just grow on the surface in older versions of Minecraft. Could be a mod thing too. Maybe I should set up a farm just for food. I have melons, I have some regular seeds. I guess once I can probably make a stone hoe and do that. That sounds like a good idea. Well, let's cook up the sinew to make some string first. One sinew only makes 3 pieces of string, so I need 4. So let's see if these cute little rabbits give sinew as well. Maybe, maybe not. They're so quick. Can't hit it. Alright, he's gone. I saw pigs over here. Pigs run away less than rabbits do. Oink, oink. Oh, okay, I got a second piece. Good. I should leave some animals alive nearby for when or if I would need to make a regular animal farm, huh? I'll leave 2 of these pigs. There we go. I could take a vanilla furnace and cook the sinew in there. Now, unfortunately, I can't cook this pork chop in there. I need a smoker to cook food, or I can cook it on a campfire. But let's see about making the smoker. Oh, that's very easy. I did put all my cobble away. Apparently, I'm 1 piece of cobble short. Oh, how I miss the ability to sleep through nights. It's glorious. Alright, now let's go about making that cooker. So, first a furnace. Furnaces take torches now, apparently. And the smoker. Ha! Now, does the smoker use fuel? Looks like it does. So let's grab some coal and cook up the pork chops. There we go. This cooks faster than a regular furnace, right? I think this is also a vanilla mechanic. Anyways, now I have food to eat so I can regen. We also have our sinew, so I can make the, let's see, turn these into string, and then I can make a strainer out of that. How do I do it? There we go. And then we can just set the strainer base up in the water. Now, how does it? Nope, can't make one of those yet. I don't know if the flowing water affects efficiency in this pack or not. I guess I could check the configs. 1 second. I can't seem to find the mod options button in the game menu. Didn't it used to be like right here? Or at least on this page? But I guess I can't check the options then. Oh well. I'm just gonna put it in flowing water because it either helps or it doesn't, but it definitely doesn't hurt. Radar missing, correct. Aha, there we go. No problems detected. So this will generate some items, namely, this is how I get my first iron nuggets. See. Neat. We're going to need the strainer to collect our first couple of iron ingots so we can make the vanilla blast furnace. Thankfully, this isn't quite like the Greg-Tech blast furnace. It's a little bit easier to make, but yeah, we need 5 iron ingots before we can process iron. So I made a second one because our first strainer has made 1 iron ingot or 1 iron nugget so far. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of playing the waiting game. In fact, I might even make a couple more than that. However, since I have some time now, let's also set up just a vanilla wheat farm and maybe a melon farm, you know, the basics. Can't make a bucket to move water yet, so we'll just put the farm where the water is. And without anything to accelerate the crop growth, this will take forever to grow. But at least I can just set it now, and then I'll come back in, you know, half an hour, maybe more, and harvest whatever has grown in that time. I find there's a couple downsides to using the advancements for your quests. The biggest one, I think, is that you can't click on an item and have it take you to the corresponding JEI page. Like here, you know, it wants me to make a dank 1. Alright, well, how do I make a dank 1? I would, at least in, I think both in better questing and in FB quests, right? You can click on the thing and it'll take you to JEI. This doesn't. The other thing is you can't click E to close out of this menu. You have to hit escape. That's less of a complaint. But now it's like, now I have to escape out and then type dank and find a dank 1. Okay, I can do that. Now that we're starting to get into modded things, I want to say that during this pack, I'll probably not try to blitz through it quite as fast as I typically do in my other playthroughs. My goal here is probably, I wanted to spend more time learning about the new mods, the new mechanics, especially the new vanilla mechanics that I've just never had a chance to play with before. And we can learn how stuff works together. So perhaps you could expect less progress than usual, at least compared to my usual rate of progress if you look at like interactions or something. Anyways, I assume this dank is just a successor to the dank null. So you put items in there, and then it will automatically absorb items up to the stack limit of any items you have in here, and then void the rest. So it has 17 cobblestone in here. As I mine, eventually I'll get to that 255 limit, and after that it'll automatically void any cobblestone I pick up. So it's a good way to help keep your inventory a bit clean when mining. So I can also put stuff like this slate in there. There we go. And perhaps dirt. And that way when I'm mining, all these junk filler blocks don't end up taking up all the room in my inventory. And I can instead fill that up with useful stuff like ore. I'll play around with this a little bit more, and there's 2 buttons up here. One for tag, one for pickup. I have no clue what they do. Tag has 2 states, green and red. Pickup has 4 states, normal, pickup all, filtered pickup, and void pickup. As far as I can tell, normal doesn't pick up anything. Pickup all picks up items when you get them. Nope, that didn't do it. Maybe filtered pickup is what does it? There we go. Filtered pickup picks it up. I'm going to assume void pickup is just, it'll pick it up and void it if you exceed the stack limit. So I guess I'll leave it on filtered pickup. And yeah, I don't know what tag does. If I have it off, I don't think it picks up the item. But if I have it on, it does. So who knows? But it seems to work if it's on. So I'm going to leave it in this state just so that it works. One thing the old Dinkno used to be able to do is place blocks out of it as well. Like you could right click to place blocks, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I wonder. Okay, so this one can store unstackable items. I mean, like non-block form items. I don't know how terribly useful that is. But anyways, moving on, let's make the common backpack. It is upgradable. Backpack needs some leather, so I'll get some from... Do horses drop leather, actually? I'm not 100% sure. Apparently they don't care if we're getting hit. Sorry, horse, but I need to know if you drop leather. That dying sound was awful. Alright, they do. So the backpack needs 3 horses worth of leather. Maybe donkeys do too. I don't know why they don't run away when hit. I feel like some mod's breaking mob AI. No leather off him. Thanks to the generous donation of a few horses, I have 3 pieces of leather. So I need some white dye. Turns out bone meal is no longer white dye. You have to actually craft it into white dye. Not that that's a big deal. Oopsies, I want a regular chest. Not a fancy chest, not a trap chest. Come on, regular chest. We got there eventually. Alright, and a backpack. I assume this is just, yeah, it stores items. I can auto pick up items. I assume this is on and this is off. Cool, I guess. It can be upgraded, so I assume that with some gold and more gold, it can be upgraded to gold, then diamond, then epic tier. Ooh, how big is it? 99 stacks. And I guess epic is the size it gets. Cool. So next quest is to make our blast furnace. Let's check on the progress of our strainers, and if needed, make a few more. I suspect a few more will be needed. There's 8 iron nuggets, and here are 7 more. So we are almost at 2 ingots out of 5. While I was out gathering the leather, I got some flax seeds. So I figured let's plant these and maybe we can get a renewable source of string that doesn't involve animal suffering. So I assume I just plant them as usual and they will grow. Unfortunately, when I harvested them, they said they were fully grown, but they didn't actually drop any flax. So, I don't know. I assume they'll grow, and I assume it'll take a long time. One piece of wheat is getting close, but most of our wheat's still like half-ish or less grown. There's not even actually additions in this pack, so we don't have a worms type thing to speed it along. Oh well. Any more iron nuggets? Nah, I'm not patient enough. Oh, there's another 3. We're up to 2 full ingots. Oh look, I found some cows. These are probably the villagers' cows, but no one saw me kill them, so who knows who the culprit is. Could be anyone. There's some fast cows too. I need the sinew for more string, at least until my flax grows. These are in their pen. Ooh, those guys may have seen me do that one. I don't think the villagers like me anymore. I'm now the village thief. Hi guys, no you didn't see anything, just look away. Look away. Look away. Hey, where'd your cow go? I swear he was here a moment ago. Did you do it? Why would you kill your cow? That's pretty unnecessary, dude. Anyways, while I'm here, I'm gonna steal the rest of the stuff from the houses because I noticed some of them have food. Also, can I turn hay bales back into wheat? I can. Well then, don't mind if I do. Hey, congratulations. I didn't know you got added to Minecraft. And now I'm just running through the desert looking to see if I can happen to find a desert temple. But instead I found this cool looking volcano thing with lava flowing down the side. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool. It's a little steep to be a volcano, but who am I to judge? It kind of looks like a great big, what's it called, teepee? Except now it's being covered with lava. Anyways, maybe I'll run into a desert temple. Oh, what's that? That's probably just another village, huh? But I kind of just want to see if there's good temple loot, like, well, namely ingots. I just want ingots. What's this I spot in the distance? That looks a lot like one of the pillars of a desert temple. I think it is. Aha! I found it! Normally these are easier to spot on the minimap. In fact, I kind of thought there wasn't one here, but yeah, I don't know. This is definitely a desert temple, though. Let's bust our way in. There's definitely mobs down there. And hopefully not die. Alright, and then all the way down there are our good old treasure chests. Just have to get down there without setting off the TNT at the bottom. I remember the first time I ran into one of these, like years ago when I started playing Minecraft, I immediately ran into the TNT and died. But you break the pressure plate and now the TNT won't set off. And then you have a few pieces of TNT for yourself. What we're going to do with it, who knows. Oh, it's broken. Alright. I want iron ingots. Could that be arranged? I mean, I guess I'll take golden apples too. Gold ingots. Riptide. That's one of the new enchants. Aha! Iron ingots. Perfect. Alright, well, that's what I came here for. Nice. Let's get out of here. So, our strainers have produced 2 iron ingots. And we just found 4 there. That is enough to make our blast furnace. First, let's make a regular furnace again. And we need smooth stone. So this is just take regular stone and cook it again. I've always called stone as smooth stone. So I guess now stone is not smooth stone because smooth stone is smooth stone. And stone is, oh, stone. Anyways, wrong crafting table. Aha! A blast furnace. So this blast furnace, let's put you, I guess we'll just keep stacking our cooking things. This blast furnace, if we give it some fuel, should directly be able to cook our iron ore. And this will give us a lot more iron ingots. We no longer have to wait for the strainer, which can be pretty slow. Alright, this only gets 1 iron per ore, however. And I think we get... mechanism at least gets us, you know, the usual mechanism processing up to 5x. A crusher gets us more than that. Well, we'll look at better options going forward. For now, craft an alloy furnace. The draw plate to craft copper wire doesn't get used up. Alright, let's make a alloy furnace. Just kidding. Let's not make an alloy furnace. Making the alloy furnace requires fine copper wire, which requires a diamond draw plate. Now, it said it's not used up. However, I still need to get 3 diamonds for it. So, that's not happening yet. I haven't done a real mining trip yet. So, I think that is probably all we can do for now. Let's wrap up episode 1 here. We've got our, I don't know, the beginnings of a base. It has no walls yet. Spoiler, it'll probably never have walls. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll be inspired by the villagers and build tiny, useless little houses like they do. In any event, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.